Hey, how's it going? I completely got sidetracked. We took the wife and the kids and everybody out to the carnival, and Amos, the oldest one, said to me, "Hey, shouldn't you be home on the stream?" And I'm like, "Well, crap." So yeah, so now we're here. A few things, of course, naturally, as I do want to show you, is the link's already down there in the description thing, but I would appreciate if you have yet to get uh, Slaughterville 3. Or, of course, we do have Gods of Metal. We have the uh, graphic novel. If you like comics, if you like, I mean, this is a 48-page full color graphic novel here that tells you the backstory, the story behind Slaughterville. So, what we're gonna do, I'll give you another show. There we are. Show you this one. Yeah, Pops was doing stuff where he could put the actual thing right above here and do the. I have to look at this more. I know it says seriously. There's a banner. I can do branding with logos, overlays. Overlays are pretty cool. Backgrounds, of course, we got tons of backgrounds. We got the Gone Hunting, the ever popular Big Sexy Outdoors, which I really do like those colors. Camo, if we're doing camo. We got the director's cut background. But anyway, this is again. I will ramble forever. We can do background music. I can't find that thing that he was talking about. I'll have to see if he can show me that. He's a good guy about stuff like that. But anyway, here we are. Slaughterville 3. It's on slaughterville3.backerkit.com. Hosted pre-orders. The link's down there. You don't even need to remember it. It's right there. You can see, of course, we funded as usual. 152 backers. I'd like to see that sucker get up higher, but this is 152 on Kickstarter. We did get a bunch more on Backer Kit already, doing the pre-order. If you like, leave a tip. That'd be cool. No pressure, of course. And if you're from our friends from overseas and you don't want to pay the high shipping, because believe me, have you seen the box? Did you look? Did you watch the unboxing video? The director's cut box, the one that is, and I know, $100, right? $100 sounds a lot. Of course, it's $20 off. It's $20 off, but that thing is 4 times the size of Slaughterville 2's box. Okay, I mean seriously, we measured it, maybe even a little over. That's how bad it is. I didn't even start my drinking until just now. What the hell? And then, so yeah, so that's gonna be a big box, plenty to ship. We do have some left, as far as that are not sold yet. So that's cool. But Gods of Metal, if you like heavy metal music and you like deck building games, you need to grab Gods of Metal. That's we were just talking about that. Pops had us on earlier on his stream, which is always cool. I like hanging out with that guy. He is a trip and a half, I tell you what. I'll show the game in a minute. I'll show it in a minute. But yeah, the box looks different because we originally had a big box with. Why are you here? This is actually a good game. If you ever get a chance, I don't think he's making any more of it. But it's Robot Arena Fighting, personal, and it's a deck builder thing. And again, I like deck builders, right? I am bummed that he didn't make more of this. Yeah, we'll do a review or something on it later, or just a showcase, because I'm not going to review. I'm just going to show you what it is. But, dude, you can use any minis you want. We got a couple of robot minis. I highly recommend that thing. We have the dice, the tokens, everything else. But the reason we had the bigger box is because we initially had the game play out on a stage, right? I designed it to look, just like a stage. Do you need this? No. But it is available on Game Crafter for sale, just the stage. Because, we published the game via retail. To be honest, do I use the stage? Sometimes I do. If I'm just doing a quick setup, maybe I won't pull it out. But sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I like it, though. It's pretty neat with the curtains, the way the curtains come down. I had to use a a different set of graphics for the lighting effects. And if I knew then what I know now about Photoshop, because believe me, I've learned a lot with Photoshop on this, how to actually make lighting effects, like things appear to be glowing. And don't get me wrong, the stage looks cool as it is, but if I knew then how to make something glow the way I do now, that thing would have been 10 times better. So yeah, Gods of Metal. Usually it's 35. We put it here for 25 for everybody. We do have some of them left. I don't remember. I think we have like 60 left or 70 left. So if you want one, grab one. Maybe we'll do a reprint campaign for it. Of course, Slaughterville 3 base game. You're going to want to grab that. That's going to give you your 4. Used to be 3, 4 new villains. Don't forget the Mirror Town is one of them. And this is a print and play and the digital copy of the comic, just in case you're overseas and don't want to pay the shipping. As we said, Slaughterville 2 Deluxe, that's going to come with the base game and all the expansions. And again, I think we have like 50 or 60 of those left. Not a lot, but so if you want one, jump in and grab it. Let's see. I think that's all for the shilling. I think that's all for the shilling for me anyway. Got a Laughing Rogue symbol. Hey, here's a quick question. Again, rambling off topic. Because I like stuff, went through Vistaprint, which isn't a bad company, don't get me wrong. But they gave me a heck of a deal on stickers and stuff. And I usually put the stickers on your packages when you get them, just as a little, hey, it's from Laughing Rogue, right? Would you rather, if I cut them out and stuck it inside the box so you can put the Laughing Rogue wherever you want to put them? Because the Laughing Rogue isn't me, it's this guy in here. It's just something I was wondering. You let me know. Either way. If you don't want it cut and put in there, I'll just keep putting it on the box. Not a big deal. Seeing if Big Sexy was able to come on. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to, which is fine. Because he has to get up at crazy early. So yeah, I was going to have him come on and talk the game, but not like I don't know it. I always like having him on, family and all that. But no, I don't want him putting himself out like that when he's got to get up crazy early in the morning. So here's what we're going to do. We took a look at the new villain. We took a look at the Slaughterville 3. We've already seen the new villains. I've done designer diaries on them, and we've gone crazy with that. So we're going to look a little bit more into Gods of Metal. We'll look at other games. He's saying, just give me a couple minutes. I'm telling you, brother, if you're watching this, do not feel like you've got to be here, buddy. No, I mean, I completely understand you got to get up early. You're not going to hurt my feelings any. So, yeah. Oh, he and I are going to make, and we're going to showcase this more on the Big Sexy Outdoors indoors. That's Monday nights, 9 o'clock. We're building a quail pen first, and we're going to see how the township likes that when we have that up. But if that flies, we're going to take, what is it, man? I think it's maybe a 40 or a 50-foot run, and we're going to make a pheasant pen. Now we got to get, I think he said we have to get like Chinese pheasants or some pheasant that's not native to PA, or else we can't keep them for some reason. Same thing, we're going to get quail, but we can't keep Bob Whites. If you ever saw a Bob White quail, they're pretty neat. You'd think I was drunk already. I only had like 2 sips. But no, I ramble. Okay? I'll keep Facebook up just in case he jumps in. Yeah, I completely, honest to God, we were at the carnival. We're running around. We're playing. Jacob, he's the middle boy, literally the middle one. He won 5 doggone fish. So what the heck are we going to, I mean, we have fish tanks, don't get me wrong. I have a 50-gallon fish tank with a turtle in it. So worst comes to worst, we'll feed the turtle. But Gods of Metal, you're going to like it. If you didn't see my playthrough of that, you start off, if you don't have the stage, with this guy right here, the metal track. The metal track is going to track the power of the overlords. And this is I mean, the metal track is on there, but there is a hard mode that is not on the stage on that printed one because, well, I had them do double-sided for me, which was cool. Again, I really like the manufacturer I have. I use Gameland over in China. They're really good. They've been good to me so far. Now, don't get me wrong. There's been a mistake here and there, but there's always going to be mistakes with something. But the thing is, how do you handle it? Okay. They were quick to fix anything. And, of course, look, Pops and them will all tell you I'm bad with the angling things and putting stuff up here. So we're good with that. But this is the rule book. Small, because, again, small box, right? Again, they did really good, even though it's a tiny box. Some people complain because I put the ads for my other games on. I get it, because they would want to see, Gods of Metal on the outside. But, I did what I did. Nothing I can do about it now. But I put the inside of the book. I wanted it to look, I don't know if you can see, again, because my horrible thing, it looks like the leather jacket, and then it has the text over top of it, So I just thought that was, I did have a zipper originally running down the middle, so it looked like a zippered jacket, but that messed with the font and the layout and everything too much, so I took that out, and then I could make the font bigger, and I thought that was more important. So, yeah, it's not a thick rule book, so it's not a complex game to learn, but there's a lot of parts to it, okay? Let's see. The first thing that I want to show you is, and I'll be honest with you, I wasn't going to do this at first. Not show you the game. Of course, I was going to show you the game. I'm going to shill the hell out of it because I want you to buy it. Because you know what? Here's how this game came about. Okay, and you know me. I never lie, ever. I don't do it. Okay, it's a big thing with me. You don't lie to me. I will never lie to you at all. I tried to fund this on Kickstarter, and it failed. I don't know why. Because I marketed the crap out of it, right? And then, so I thought maybe it was just the theme. Because I did have some people tell me, because there's demons and things in it, that they don't want to play it. Which I get that, we each have our own preferences of things, and there's no big deal there. But yeah, some people just were not a fan of the heavy metal part. They were so focused on that they couldn't see the game inside of it, which is why I did the gameplay video. But you get to pick. We got tons of different band members, and each band is made up of 4 band members, right? And then I even put on the backs of the cards, where is it? The band members that go in it. So if it's the Infected Blood band, you want to know who goes in it. Well, there they are. And, of course, their pictures are on the front of the card. Oh, he's on with the coach that he has to go see tomorrow. See, this guy's going to go, to Jersey. He's got to go to New York. He's got to go all over the place for this softball stuff. So, again, I don't want him to feel like he has to be here at all. Heck, just tune in. Check it out. Now, we do have one, Tila, or Lita. Yeah, Tila is Lita Ford. And she's actually a member of every band because she's that good. She can be in any band she wants to be in. Speed Bach with Fred Mars, not Freddie Mercury. Maybe. And I actually do have their, Buddy Money, the drummer. I do have their actual counterparts listed somewhere. Oh, yeah. I forgot to show this one to Pops and them earlier. Got the Oz. He is in a band called Unholy Fog. So, yeah. And you can play everybody's in the same band, or you can play anybody's in any band they want to be. The thing is, if you play in the same band, even if it's only 2 people, if there's 2 people from Unholy Fog, they can interact a little more with each other because they're in the same band. But just because you're not in the same band doesn't mean we left you out in the open, right? You still will have the opportunity to interact with everybody through the through the regular decks and through the regular cards. Because we have things called backup. That's the wife and them. They ran back to the carnival, letting me know everything's fine. That's nice of them. I'll put these in here. So yeah, backup abilities, which again I'll show you when we go through the regular decks. allow you to play a card on somebody else's turn, which benefits them. Like, whether it's to give them a dollar, which we call money, the coins, or a metal point, or to give them decibels, which is how we deal damage to the bad guys and so on. So yeah, now we did. I pondered this one for a while. This whole stack here. At first, I didn't have it because it's in every deck builder, but after playing it and playing and playing, I'm like, I can see why it's in there. This one, it just felt like it had to be in there, and that's your stage manager. That's your buy two get three. But like a lot of our cards, it's going to have a way to remove itself from the game, so you can cull your deck and make it tailored better. So you might need that card early on in the beginning of the game, but after you get some really good costumes or mascots or instruments, then maybe you don't need your stage manager anymore, and you can fire them. Now, when you fire them, don't get me wrong, you get a bonus for that too. So when this card's in hand, you can remove the card from the game to have all band members are the people playing, gain 1 health, gain 1 metal point, and gain 1 decibel. Metal point, again, is the dollar. That's our cash, for those that are curious on it. You know what? Let's just go right to here. Let's go right to here. Yeah, that's the one we want to look at. Okay. And, I'm not going to bring out the entire... Yeah, I will. I say I won't bring out the entire stack, and then you know me. You know me as well as you do. I'm going to bring out the entire doggone stack, because we're going to need these cards in a bit, and they were underneath this. But each deck is tailored towards... See, each band member that we were looking at has a position in the band, and that's what you should choose first. Do you want to be the drummer, the lead singer? Do you want to be the guitarist or the bassist? Okay, and then you'll take their starter deck, and each of their starter deck has a set of power chords in it, which gives you the decibels, or again, you can get rid of it, blah, blah, blah. It also has roadies, because each band should have a good set of roadies with them, which gives you the money. So this is your buying card. The other one is your damage card, just like in usual deck building, but we just themed it to heavy metal stuff. Then each of those starter decks, and there's 12 cards off the top of my head, has 3 themed cards that go with that band position. So keeping rhythm, start the rhythm, and I think this one's new hoops, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's just an instrument upgrade, which you can it helps to increase your starting stats and starting decibels, and gives you a brief bonus, So yeah, that's your starter decks. There's 4 of them. I thought about putting the keytar in, but I thought, we can do that for an expansion of the stretch goal. We can put a keytar in, give it a 5th player. Alrighty. Now, after that deck, those are your starter decks, and we're going to get the cards out that kind of match them. Because just like the stage managers, the starter decks and things will have the same back because it's a deck building. You got to keep building your deck. So they should have the same backs. That's only logical. This right here, there's one more in there, but you know what? I'm going to leave it in because I'm not getting it out right now. This is the metal deck, okay? Dude, I don't think too many of my games have come with less than like 300 cards. And I don't think this is any different. There's a couple hundred in there, okay? But this one has a lot of cards in here that you're going to be using to buy, because there's your cost of it up in the corner, the 5, and then it tells you what kind of instrument or what kind of card it belongs to, or who can use it. If it has that symbol up there, then like that one's the singer symbol. So only the singer can use this, and it's an instrument upgrade. Again, you can have as many instrument upgrades on yourself as you want. I liked this one. She did a real good job on the art. The same one that did the art for the Slaughterville 2 stuff. She did good on these. I can't complain. Or else you'll also have these stage upgrades. Blood Rain. I thought that was pretty sick. But again, shows the cost. And you're going to build a metal row, right? And that's going to be what you're buying from. So you can increase your band's abilities and so on. But what's nice is if you're playing even by yourself, And let's say you're playing the singer and you only have guitar or lead guitar upgrades out or a drummer upgrade. Well, you're not going to use that. You can't use that. So at the end of each of your turns, you can actually get rid of one of the cards in the metal row and replace it. So, yeah, we gave you that option too. Oh, I like this guy. Brain Case. Oh, he's a mascot. He's again just one of our other types of cards that allows you to gain a special effect, and he doesn't belong to any band member type. And we also have regular effects. Scarlet, she just comes out and does a big effect and then leaves. Let's see. We talked about instrument upgrades, stage upgrades, effects. I am trying to find a costume for you. There's one. We can use Patches. And Patches, of course, is a costume because it says so. And this one gets attached. But when attached, all band members gain 2 hearts and draw a card. You can detach this card from your band member to gain $3 or 3 metal points, whatever you'd like to say. Now, this number on the bottom over there on the side with the 2, that means it increases your decibel level by 2 because you can only start with 3 decibels, so you can only store 3 decibel tokens. That's these little tokens right here. Okay, so you can only store 3 of them at first, unless there's band abilities that tell you something different. And having these costumes and instrument upgrades and stage upgrades allow you to store more decibels, which means you can deal more damage to the overlords, to the bad guys. And again, it's $5, 5 metal points. Now, here's the thing, though. Overpower is a good stage upgrade. And I'm not going to go through each and every one of these cards. Sarge, I thought was pretty neat, though. I like that picture. Inside the metal deck is this card right here. I know this is the back of it. With this card, if you ever overturn it, except during the setup, you instantly increase that metal track that we were looking at by 1. And if that metal track ever gets to the skull, you lose. And this is just surprise attack. And there's 7 in the deck. But again, there's like 100 and something cards in here. So the odds of getting it aren't high, but the more you buy, the more risk you're taking with purchasing, the more risk you have of them getting in a sneak attack because you're distracted with purchasing and upgrading. So I don't know why I shuffled it. It's a habit, really. Oh, double pedals for the drummer. And we looked at Patches. Some of them do only have one copy of a card. Some of them have multiple copies. Like Overdrive there's only one of them in the deck. So, yep. But there's a lot of different instrument upgrades for each band member, and that's also why we give you one in your starter deck. Oh my goodness. So, here's the thing. You're playing all of those cards, right? Throughout the entire game. Get in there. In order to stop the overlords. Now, how do you stop them? That's a good question. You stop them by playing music, and that's these cards. Here I am dropping tokens. You get them by playing these cards. The song deck. Now, the song deck is made up of 9, or is it 10? I think it's 10. 10 beginning song of the song, 10 middle parts, and 10 end parts. And when you get a beginning, middle, and end of a song, that song is considered played. And for instance, if I just randomly grab Paranoia from the darkness of, let's see, where's the name? The Endless Battle. Yeah, just, again, randomly picked here. Normally you'd overturn it because there's cards that'll say overturn a song card, and that's these. So again, they go together in that the beginning tells you the target of the next card. Now, again, they have flavor text on here, and if you look, these cards do match up. It looks better when I do it overhead. So when it says the target, this one says all players and the overlord. So then you look at the middle, right? And it says, what's the target? Well, you look for the targets. It says all players. Well, in this case, all players lose a heart. And the overlord, overturn a demon deck card. It applies to all players. But as soon as and then of course you get an end card, which says when the song is completed, all players gain $2 and a heart. And it's random. You got, again, 30 of these things that you can mix and match with. Now, as soon as the song is played, you take every decibel from every band member, and they get attached to the overlords, which we're going to bring out in a second. And they are the main bad guys, and you have to beat 6 of them in order to win. Now, could you beat all of them? Sure, you can play as long as you want. I'm not going to be there to stop you. But for the official game is 6. And each overlord is scaling because its health is based on the number of players. So if you have 1 player, it's going to have a certain number of health versus if you have 5, right? Only makes sense. Let's see. So we'll put the songs away, put the band members away, just so we have everything taken care of. Put the stage managers in there, just set it off to the side. Now, these guys, right? You can tell they're the overlords because I cryptically put overlords on the back. I also put a pentagram up top if you needed to see it that way. That's another token I dropped. I'm telling you, I'm all thumbs today. But you're going to start off with this deck sitting here, and however difficult you want the game, easy, medium, or hard, that's how many of these you're going to overturn at once. On an easy game, you're going to overturn 1 of these at a time. On a medium game, a regular game, you're going to overturn 2. On a hard game, you overturn 3. Okay? Now, what happens is each of these has an effect. And this effect is either going to be a permanent one, like the one you see here. I didn't even pick this one. It was completely random. And then on every turn, that effect would go into play like this one. Every player's turn, the current player loses 1 heart. So each turn, so you can see if you have multiple of these out, the game's going to be much harder. Yeah, players are -1 hand size and -1 decibel limit. So instead of starting with 3 or 4, you can only start with 2 or 3. Oh, there's another one. Current player discards a card or loses 2 hearts, which again sounds rough, but there are cards in here that say if you are forced to discard this card, then you get insert whatever the bonus is here. Some of them are overturn a song card, some of them gain health back, etc., right? Now, at the beginning of every turn, you're going to be checking the overlords, seeing what they have to do. Then, remember the metal track from earlier? Always starts at 1, okay? No matter which side you're on. That tells you how many of these guys you have to overturn each turn. So the demons are like the minions. They're the ones that are going to come out and bum rush you, doing the biddings of the overlord. So the higher that track is, 1, 2, 3, or on the hard mode, it can go up to 4. That's how many are going to come out each turn. And they're going to have their own swarm. Okay, yeah, I like that picture. And they're going to have an ability. Again, discard all song cards in play. Each player must lose 1 heart for each song card discarded. So if you have no song cards out, congratulations, that's a good card for you. But if you look down here on the bottom, they have a heart. So if you have enough decibels between the entire band, you can discard those decibels, and this card is then discarded. The effect doesn't take place. You fought it off. And then, Leviathan. Yeah, he's the hardest one. All players lose 3 hearts, play another demon deck card. So he would actually play an extra. So even if you were only overturning 1, cards like that say play another one, well, that's what you do. Well, we got things like the Naga, a Wraith, Bat Out of Hell. Banshee was our promo. So, yeah. All good things. All good. Pit Bear. I like the Pit Bear. And, of course, everybody likes the Succubus. You know, how could you not? So, there we go. That's that. So, again, each turn, start by checking the overlords, overturn the demons, play cards from your hand. Now, if you want to get rid of cards from the game, of course, you got to have those cards in your hand in order to do it. Let me check over here, see if Big Sex. Yeah, he's on with Coach yet. Okay. So, yeah. So that's your Gods of Metal, and you keep playing, and you keep overturning, buying cards until either you win or the metal track gets up to the skull and you lose. Because every time you die, because you can die in this game, but the thing is, you're never really dead. What happens is you reset your life points at the end of your turn. So even if you die on somebody else's turn, you don't reset your health until after the other one, after the end of your turn, and you still play your turn as normal. You're not skipping a turn. That would suck. I wouldn't ever want to do that to anybody, you know. So yeah, you keep playing, and at the end of your turn, just get your health back and go on about your day. Keep playing. All right, so let's put this away. Let's put that away. Put the metal track on there with the rule book and the box cover. So again, $25. You get all those cards, all that fun. 1 to 4 players, Gods of Metal. Go get it. Again, still available for pre-order. I mean, that game is done, but it's available on the pre-order store, I should have said. Okay, holy crap, that was a half an hour. All right, so let's take a look at something else while we're here. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Now, we've talked a bit about this, and the thing I want to show you is that the miss cards. That's them letting me know all is good again. Very good. Much appreciated. Well, you know what? Let's show it all. Just for those that missed. Just for those that missed. I want to show you more. I want to show you the Gone Hunting. And in order to do that, I got to queue up a few PDF files, because honestly, it's easier with PDF than it is anything else. I can't show the animals that way. We don't need map tiles. There it is. There it is. Dun, 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 dun. Give me a couple more minutes here. This wasn't part of the plan, but I like. Oh, we are talking about, and again, it's completely not sure yet. Doing miniatures for this one, because there's only four hunters, but I thought about another one for the round tracker. So I'm not sure. It would actually be our first foray into miniatures, and it isn't. It's not cheap to do minis, even that few. But it's something I'd like to try. Why the health class do I not have the trophy cards in a P&P file? Well, I'll just grab one and drop it in there, and we'll see what happens. I better yet, I'll just show them later. All right, cool. Good. Bring this up. And start with the ammo board, because that's honestly the most simple, or should I say the simplest. Do I have, there's the start tiles, start tile PDF. Yeah, we'll start with the start tiles, then we'll do the ammo board, and we'll go from there. Beautiful. I love it when a plan comes together. So, share screen, window, FDIF. And there we are. Yeah, this is the you see Gone Hunting in the background here, and that's our upcoming game. We're hoping to have it ready for September. You know, that's something I like to do. But we're going to have these bifold boards. You know, just two boards fold in half. One is going to track the rounds, and our round tracker, our token for this, is going to be a deer head. If we can get it 3D printed, or the miniatures, it's going to be like a deer bust, like it's hanging on your wall. So I'm hoping for that. And then, of course, we have a spot for your trophy cards, your miss cards, and your miss discard pile. He sent me random jumbles of letters, and it says still, so I think he's still on the phone with them. That's okay. That's all right, buddy. We understand. Then the other board is store cards and the store discard, and then because we're gonna let you be able to buy stuff, as well as the fun stuff that happens when you miss. And the trophy cards are one of the ways you're going to gain extra points towards winning at the end. Because what you have is a 14-day hunting trip. And the hunter with the most trophy points at the end, well, they're the ones that win. So this will be a competitive. So yeah. All right. So that's our 4 main boards. I say 4, but there is another one, and that's this one right here, the ammunition board. See, I used to have the ammunition as cards, and they were shuffled into the store deck, and whenever you'd find them, then you could buy them and get ammo. But I'm like, you know what? I don't like that. I think that's kind of crap. I think that when you go back and to the store and you try to, you go to buy gear, you should be able to, if you have the money and there's dice available, you should be able to buy ammunition, right? Just like you would with anything else. Tell you, Big Sexy, you don't have to. So what I did is I made this special board, and you're able to, you'll put all the white dice, the blue dice, and the red dice out, so that if you want to buy one, and again, I'm evaluating these prices of everything as we're play testing. He has everything in caps when he's talking. It always sounds like he's yelling. God bless him. Let's bring. He says he wants to come on. Bring him in. But yeah, so and like I said, we're trying to gauge the price of these, because I don't want you to be able to rifle through. That's pun unintended. I don't want you to be able to make the game too easy, but I don't want it to be too hard either. So I think the white dice should be $1. Maybe these should be 3 and these should be 5, because those guns with the red dice are more expensive, because the red dice guns are deal more damage. Hey, Big Sexy, how you been, bud?
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing? Long day.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want you to come on if you were busy, bud.
No, we're good. I got a couple minutes.
All right. Yeah, I was just going to go over this quick and then head out, because I didn't really have any plans for today, because we went last night. We tried to go to the carnival.
Yeah.
But it was closed because of a tornado watch.
Oh, dude, the rides would have been a lot more fun that way.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, dude, the kids would have went from that ride to that ride and never needed a ticket.
You didn't have to pay. That's what I'm saying.
My God.
If you start off at the top of the Ferris wheel, right?
Yeah.
And you get blown off of there, you can hit the cyclone and then get thrown off the cyclone onto the freaking spaceship. It's a never-ending thing.
Oh, dude, I was thinking it would be more like bungee jumping without the bungee.
See, it would have been a win-win.
Yeah, I mean, hey, listen. So the bottom of the ride wasn't as fun as the top. I mean, I don't want to tell you.
Look. Oh, dude, speaking of the bottom of the ride, this I almost cursed. We had, you know how they have the big slide, right?
Yeah.
At the bottom of the big slide was just macadam. They didn't have any cushion for them to land. So these kids are coming rocketing off, and then they hit the bottom and then fly face first into the fence. I'm like, Jesus.
And they had road rash on their bum.
Whoa. Even Mike Potts. Remember Mike Potts?
Yeah, I know Mike. Potts and Munger.
He went down it and did that. He skidded on the bottom, boom, into the fence.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. They should have had some kind of a...
should have had an inflatable cushion or something there.
Even a wrestling mat down bottom would have stopped it. But nope. They skidded across macadam and into the fence.
Maybe that's one of them scenarios. It's just a lot more fun.
Yeah, I always enjoy...
I mean, dude, come on. I don't understand that. I'm still confused by they didn't shut down on a tornado warning. Why would you shut that down?
Yeah, I know. They're sissies. What do you
that's freaking sissies, dude. I would have gave them a parachute in the top of the ride and told them to let me know when they get where they're going.
Tell me about it. You know what I mean?
By the way, I like that hat. That's a nice hat.
Yeah, I know, right? Got the old Big Sexy Outdoors going. I told you this one was my favorite because it just feels more comfortable on this one.
Dude, look, I couldn't wear my hat today. I was out in the sun all day. Look at this. I got like a 6-head going. I'm losing hair and everything.
They say it's from the hat that you lose hair.
Is that? Well, we're done. It's over.
Well, Pap was always like this too, though. You know what I mean?
We wear them hats everywhere. It's over for
Exactly.
us.
That's right. But they're worth it. Big
Uh,
sexy outdoors hats are worth it.
They are, ain't they, dude? Tell your guys to hit me up for some merch. I'm getting more made.
That's right.
Tell Pops. I know Pops watches. Pops, you better hit me up for a hat. $15. What are you talking about now, Chris? Ammunition cards.
Yeah, we're doing the Gone Hunting stuff. I figured while I'm here, I talked about Gods of Metal. I did that for a half. Well, here when we're at the carnival, Amos sends me a text and he goes, "Hey, weren't you supposed to be on a stream at 9?" I'm like, "It's 8:58." I'm like, "Yeah, I forgot."
I like how you transferred words there, by the way. That was pretty nice.
You're welcome. So I postponed it for a little bit. Quick ran home. They ran back to the carnival. They're back there now. I'm like,
"Are they really?
Grab a homie a funnel cake while you're at it because I'm fat."
Oh, dude, I'm fat. I'm on a diet. I lost 60-some pounds, but I got a lot of I still eat up that funnel cake.
Yeah. So I figured I'd show them this while we're at it, and then I'd let everybody go, and then we'll go from there.
You know, that card matches my shirt. That orange. Look at that.
Yep.
Another big, sexy design, Chris. Look at that. Look at that.
That's right. The next thing I wanted to show. Now, this, I understand. These are lined up now, but when I tried to put them in the print and play thing, they got stretched out a little. So when we play, they're going to be a little taller, like that much taller than they were wide. So it's going to look a little goof, but I'm not going to reprint, laminate, and do everything else until we test it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So what happens is when you first start, there's going to be a start card, a start tile, and it literally says start on it. Okay. And you'll attach any other tile to it. So you'll just overturn another tile and put it out. But on your turn, you're going to put a tile out, and it's going to be random. And whatever you put out, you get the bonus for. So if you put out this tile here, you're going to get that $2. And that's going to help you, of course, buy stuff, right? If you put out this tile, you're going to get a bullet and 2 move tokens. Now, the 2 move tokens are going to help you walk through the forest or through the plant or through the fields and so on, right? Especially when you got to go, because after you shoot an animal, you got to go get it. And so tokens like this will help you actually go get your animals. Oh, this gets you a trophy card and a move token, and you can save them up. You can save them up until Doomsday if you want. It's up to you. Now, range is a nice one because you can shoot farther than your range, but it's going to take 1 damage off for each range. So if you have a range of 2 on your gun, and you try to shoot a deer that's 3 spaces away, well, now you have to take 1 damage away from what you rolled because it's farther than your gun can shoot. So you're taking a pot shot, a Hail Mary. But if you have this,
Can I say I've done that in real life?
Yeah. And if you have one of these range tokens, you can put that out and you can play it and say, "Oh, I have an extra range this time because I have the wind behind me," or like you said, you aimed a little higher than you should, or aimed higher where you're supposed to, I should say. And it helps give you those bonuses, But you only get these when you play them. So whoever plays it gets that bonus. And there's like 40-something tiles here, man. From the mountains to split ones, to 4-way splits. So we got plenty of tiles for you to play around with, plenty of different bonuses to get. So I tried to make it so that everybody feels like they're getting something each round. Like even if you didn't get a shot at something, you got at least something out of it, And I thought that'd make the people happy.
Yeah, I think so. We discussed a lot of this. I think so.
Yeah.
People want to be involved every time they're playing. They always want to be involved in something.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's a good one.
And the very rare cards, like the rare tiles, and there's only a couple of these, get you a store card instantly. So whatever store cards are out, you can pick one of the ones that are out, and that you found somebody's equipment, like they lost it while they were hunting, so you picked it up.
So when we play, can I cheat and take all them cards?
I was expecting nothing less.
All right, good. That's all I cared about.
Yeah. So there's all that.
I like that card. Those cards are nice. They got a ton of stuff.
Yeah. There are some that do have a bunch of stuff on it. So like I said, I hope people like that part. And we had the store cards, which we showed before. We showed the store cards before, but we didn't show these guys. These are your miss cards. I love this one. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I saw that picture and I'm like, dude.
We still gotta make the one with the dudes in the van.
Yeah.
We gotta shoot that one.
Yeah, well, yeah, these are just the ones for the pictures that I had. And we will always add the other ones later. Like
we gotta add a funny one, like rednecks come by, shoot your kill from road or something funny, and we'll.
Yep, road hunt.
That'd be a cool one. That'd be a cool one.
And this one actually happened to Uncle Randy. Did I tell you that story?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were out coyote hunting and left the ammo in the truck. And then there's the holding it wrong one when she has the stock up on top of her shoulder. And then, so whenever you miss, you're going to get one of these. You were taking a bathroom break, and that's when the animal walked by. As soon as you set your gun down, you saw the animal walk by, right when you started to take a leak.
I want to point out that the one with the woman holding the gun wrong.
Yeah.
She's kind of hot. I'm hoping I get that card.
Like this one here, you slip and fall into the water. So you have to move to a water tile, but you lose one of your store cards because you dropped it in the water. Pumpkin patches because a ton of hunters, just like here, came out and decided to stand around you. Oh, some douche was hiking and calls up to you like, hey, where's the hiking trail? That kind of. And this one here's my card.
Yeah.
I'm like, as soon as I saw this picture, I'm like, yeah, that's the one for me.
Yeah, that's a good card. I like that one.
This close. You got up too late to go hunting, and you had to set your decoys out. So he put it out in a pond in front of the.
That's good.
I was chuckling like crazy. And then this one.
I've seen that picture before somewhere.
Really? I know I sent you some. But
no, I seen that one before somewhere.
Okay. Black lightning. This dog runs by and steals one of your animals.
Hey, that looks like my Daisy.
Yeah.
I should have sent you a couple pictures of her.
And then this one here, you forgot to take the lens cap off the front of the scope.
Yeah, I've done that. I won't point out I've done that.
See, and that's why I wanted to put these kind of cards in here.
I do not put a scope lens cover on anymore just because of that. I will not. I don't care if it's pouring down rain, dude. I will let the rain run inside the scope before I put them covers on.
Yep. Because, again, this happens to everybody, right? You forgot to load your gun.
Done that.
The deer ran over to the neighbor's land. You shot it. It went onto private property. You can't get to it.
Done that. Yeah, I don't like these cards. They reminded me of my hunting stories.
I'd say we literally did this season, slip and fall on ice.
Not to change what you're doing, but, these cards, one of the things that make these cards so much fun is they're really things we've done.
Yep.
And that's why when we discuss the cards and creating them, it's what makes it so cool is you're like, oh, man, that's really happened,
Mm-hmm. And I had this happen to me last year where a bear came at me and I only had the 12 gauge with the 2 3/4 shells. And I had to.
Yes, I know you had to.
I had to have one of them fuzzy-tailed little bastards.
I have my glasses on. I can read the brown, but I can't read the white. What does that card say?
Oh, it says your shot is looking perfect for the hunt. Before you can pull the trigger, an acorn lands on your head, causing you to miss. You look up and it's staring at you, daring you to tell anyone about it.
Oh, my God.
Yep. Yeah. And then no powder in the shells. So, yeah. And again, like you said, once we get the other pictures, we're going to add more miss cards. We're going to add more store cards. In fact, I didn't add the 270 we just got yet. So we have more. I'm sorry.
Did you add the bike?
No, that's what I mean. We have all of this that we're going to add yet.
And we got some good photos for these guys, man. Some real time photos that we took.
And even so, we still have 21 miss cards before we add all of those extra that we were talking about.
Listen, just so these guys know, we talked about adding not many, but just a couple really stupid, funny cards. Stupid. I mean, you'll see.
Yeah.
but we're not gonna give it away. But just know that we talked about taking a few pictures. Oh my God. We talked about taking a few pictures of our own just to add some funny, put a little piece of us in it. And yep. They'll be happy to hear. They'll be happy to look forward. I want to make sure they have credit as some of the pictures that we're talking about now that aren't on were sent to us by Big Sexy Outdoors fans.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we were pretty ecstatic about that. 270 Absolutely. Was, the bike was, that stuff makes us happy. We're ecstatic to see those things.
Oh my God. That makes my day.
Me too. That's what I said, as promised when I sent the message.
That just makes my freaking day, that they are so excited to have this out there, that they just want to share their stories and put their stories in here. I'm glad to do it.
Yep, I love it. I love stuff like that. What else were you going over with the game?
Oh, that was pretty much where we're at. Again, we have tons and tons of store cards. We're getting ready to launch it in September. We got to do more testing. Other than that, it's ready to get tested. It is, except for, like I said, those extra miss cards and those extra store cards that we
but those can be added. We're not worried about the extra stuff as long as it don't go to print without it. That's what matters.
And it won't. Of course it won't. You know me.
That's what matters. So we're not worried about testing with the extras right now. Hey, and Chris, tell your people if they got, one thing we discussed with Big Sexy Outdoors fans, tell your people too. If you guys got some awesome outdoor photos.
Absolutely.
And they're not, you're not having copyrighted, and so we can't get in any trouble or anything. I want to stress that. Send them to Chris or myself.
Yeah.
Dude, we love this stuff. I mean, we love it.
Yeah. Like we did, we looked at that again. I keep coming back to that funny guy dancing in front of the trail cam.
Yeah.
If you have that kind of video where you're out doing something stupid in front of a trail cam, or you saw something funny on your trail cam or scary, we'll talk about that later. Send it in if you want to have it in there,
Wait, that's stupid.
Why?
Dance in front of a trail camera, that's stupid.
Well, I mean, it is
great. I'm getting another trophy.
Yep.
Another trophy for dummy award.
So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're going to keep these cards coming. We're gonna get ready to test it. I've been testing the Slaughterville stuff because that's got to go out too, and but I've been working on the Gone Hunting like crazy. Crazy,
guys. Let me tell you, I'm a Bactus man, like crazy. I get videos, pictures every day. Hey, look at this. Check this out. And I'm always at work. I mean, I work a lot of hours, so I'm always like, yeah, whoo, sweet. I'm excited. I show everybody. I don't respond to Chris all the time, like with long messages, but I give him my good sweet. If I'm getting sweet with a lot of exclamations, I love it.
There you go.
And I'm showing everybody work. Check this out. I already have people telling me, where do I order it? How do I get it?
Really?
Yeah. I had a guy, my daughter's head coach said, I need to know where to order that game as soon as it's ready. Nice. He said, I don't care anything about the game. I just care that Big Sexy Outdoors is on it. That's what he said. So I thought that was cool. I mean, I thought that alone was cool. Who cares why? As long as he has a reason we're wanting a game, I'm happy.
An inch or a mile, a win's a win.
If his reason was that your pretty face was on the box, I'm okay with that. I don't care. The fact that they want the game means a lot. It's everybody's going to want it for their own reasons. I personally think it's just me. Some people are going to buy it because there's so many cool pictures in it.
Oh my God, yeah. And
I think some people will be like, some people won't like it. I mean, you never have everybody. You never have everybody that likes it. You know what I mean? You never have everybody that likes it. You're going to have people who are like, this ain't for me. But I guarantee you, I wouldn't say guarantee, but I almost bet that even if they say they don't like the game, they will not say, dude, these cards are cool.
Yeah.
That's going to be said because there's some awesome photos.
Oh
I mean, God. Just the box cover in your background there. Just your box cover. They're awesome. I mean, I'm ecstatic. I use that word all the time when I talk about this game. I'm ecstatic.
And like you said, when the people put their cards into it, well, now it's not just it's a community kind of game, and that's what I wanted. I want people to feel like they're a part of it.
And listen, so everybody knows that was the original plan. Original plan was we reached out to gun shops, we reached out to locals. We have a guy out of Pine Grove, Pennsylvania, who shot a record breaker this year in the late season archery. I reached out to him. Any chance you want your buck on a card? I can't, we can't force anybody to do it. We reach out, we extend the offer. At that point, you guys let us define pictures and
yeah,
and
that would have been a cool legendary animal. Like, because we have regular animals and then legendary ones that are worth more points that are harder to find. So yeah, that would have been a cool legendary animal.
I think that would have been phenomenal. And you guys kind of let us with figuring it out. So listen, here's what I'm going to say. And Chris, don't hate me for this, but you guys are running out of time. You want your photo on here. You want anything that is like personalized to you.
Yep.
That's what we want. Now, of course, I want a picture of you and your mom hugging out in the outdoors. I want them on a Facebook page. Share them all the time. But what's up? Yo, nice face. But I do, and we do. If you guys got an outdoor picture, that's awesome. You shot yourself a monster buck you'll never forget. You killed a 550-pound black bear. Whatever it be. Your favorite gun. Your favorite bow. Send the pictures in. What do you lose? If we don't use them, you lose nothing.
Exactly.
If we use them, you gain.
You're part of the
I see it.
You're seen by people. I've sold games to people in frickin' Madagascar, to Belize, all over this world. I've sold games, so you could be world famous by having your picture in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's me personally. I think it's awesome.
And one, we're not charging for it. We're not saying pay us to put you in here. Two, though, the exchange is we get the right to use the game, to use the picture.
Yeah, that's it. That's the exchange.
That's all we're saying. Yeah,
we're just asking that the picture comes to us and we got to use it for the game. And well, we're not even asking you to sit and tell us, "Oh, this picture is copyrighted our game only." We're not saying that.
No, you can use it for whatever the heck you want.
No, we don't care. It's your picture. We want to get more involved in the game.
Oh, don't worry about it. You'll see when you watch it later, dear. She's yapping at me. You know how it is with a woman.
She's always yapping at you, dude. You gotta get a new one. You better retire that one.
She almost threw something at me because it was true, but it was,
how old is she? Can't you trade her in for two 18-year-olds or something?
I tried to trade her in at GameStop for a PlayStation 3 game, and they wouldn't take her.
Dude,
not even for PlayStation 3.
All kidding aside, you have a good wife, and she's really good in the process of elimination, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
I know her and I brains, we could sit and talk and just, well, what about this? Or what about that? It's funny because you sit to the side and are like, man, will they shut up? but that's one of the things that we try to do to keep the games going and better.
Yep. And she is not afraid to tell you that it sucks, but at the end, it makes it better in the end. I tell her, it annoys me something fierce sometimes when she just gets on that kind of thing. But like you said, it makes it better in the end.
Well, I know an old guy one time I worked with that told me if you throw him down the steps at the beginning of your relationship, it tones him down for rest. No, I never did it, but it might be some advice for you if you run into a bind.
Yeah. If you do that each morning, you get it out of the way because you know she's going to do something.
Thank God she loves us, or we'd be screwed.
I forgot. I'm going to still try to do a Big Sexy Cooks this weekend.
Get one done. Get one done.
I have something that's really important that I got to get done. But if I can get that finished, I can't tell you what it is. But
well, they make cream for that. See, already fixed.
No, but if they have any funny pictures, like how we did the sliding down the hill, we can use that. Or your double shotgun hold.
Oh, I love that one. I hope we're putting that one in because I love that one.
Of course we are.
It even has Big Sexy Outdoors T-shirt in. I don't know if you noticed that, so that's even better.
That's even better. So yeah,
it's one of our homemade T-shirts.
Yep. So if they have any funny pictures, somebody they saw fall in a lake, or they're getting attacked by a deer. I mean, sure that's not funny to some people, but I'd laugh. Or they were sleeping during hunting, and there's a deer licking their face. I've seen those pictures.
Oh, those pictures would be cool. They'd be good miss cards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A deer.
Yeah, your girlfriend called. She ain't coming home. You're making out with a deer. Yeah.
Could you imagine that one? All you do is you show a picture of a really long text, and it's your girlfriend texted during hunting. And
hey, that's a good one. We should use that.
Yeah.
I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a girlfriend. No, I hope we're talking about somebody else. By the way, guys, listen. Big, sexy, single, and free. I'm as single as a Pringle, ready to mingle. I know it ain't a game show topic, but, just, hey, you know what I mean?
Got to give him a buzz.
Yeah.
Big
No,
sexy
we have a lot of fun. I mean, I hope your guys know that I will back Chris 100% on anything he does. I mean, this guy is this guy's like my brother, man. We don't see each other every day. It don't matter if it's going hunting, Slaughterville, what he does. I mean, he's real with what he does. I mean, he puts a lot of time, a lot of effort, and I will back this man 100% on just about anything he does. Now, if he really threw his wife down the stairs, I don't think I'd back him on that. But, I mean, all reality, what he does is tremendous. And I mean, guys, listen, he spends a lot of time doing this. I mean, there's times I'll text him, hey, you want to go hunting? You want to do something? I can't. I'm in the middle of a game. Hey, listen, he dedicates his life to this. So you guys get in this game and this game, gone hunting or Slaughterville or a comic book or a book or this guy dedicates his life to make this better. I told him he's got to do something different in Slaughterville, though. We got to make something else work.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Big Sexyville.
Oh.
It's Big Sexyville somewhere.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I mean he does. And I'm ecstatic about gone hunting. I'll use that word. So he's all hear this every single time we talk about gone hunting, I'm going to use that word.
Nice.
I'm absolutely ecstatic. I don't know if you guys see it, but down there, wrong side again. That side, right about there. You see that? It says Big Sexy Outdoors. That would not be on there if I didn't back what he does. So we are very you'll see we're very hard on our kids. We're very strict, but we are very family oriented. We love them to death.
Yeah.
And when we do these things, we take some time from them because we're working and pictures and emails and texts and it's a lot. It's a lot. It really is. And we do it because we love it and we want to reach the people. Doesn't matter if it's the game industry. It doesn't matter if it's just somebody who likes seeing a local guy make games. If it's somebody who's like, man, check out them pictures. I literally have a local photographer who is pretty well going professional, like selling all his stuff.
Really?
I've reached out to, and he didn't want nothing to do with it. But Chris, his pictures are phenomenal. So I'm still going to keep trying it. Maybe if we do another one in the future, we get him to. I mean, at this point, if we can do well in this, maybe throw him a couple bucks, get him to take our photos and stuff for us.
Yeah.
So
I was talking to that guy that did the tournament fishing from TGG Games.
Yeah.
And
I missed it, dude. I'm so sorry. I had so much going.
Fine.
I will watch it, though. I swear.
No, it's fine. They might be doing a hunting one too in the future, which again, it's different from ours because I asked him about it, and he said he'd love to come on Big Sexy Outdoors, the Outdoors Indoors on Mondays and talk about it. I got you.
Yo, that's my boy. Let's get him on.
Mm-hmm.
I was ready to say, what? He's copying us? Then you said he wanted to come on. That's it. You got it.
No, yeah, his is going to be a deck building kind of game, so his is going to be vastly different from what ours
deck
is going
building.
to be. Yeah, you build decks of cards out of. You have to buy special cards and everything. But yeah, no, it looks pretty cool. Where's the house key? I don't know, dear. Right there. I put it right here. See, you know how it is. We should get. We should get her Cat to put on those antlers and a brown sweatshirt and run in the woods.
Oh, dude, right in buck season.
Well, no, I just meant for a funny card, not for
I love you. No. Hey, I don't want this to come out wrong, but at least she'd finally be horny.
Yeah,
8-point horny to be exact.
Antlers. Yeah.
Oh wait, that's a 6-point horny. I lied.
Talking about going, like I don't know where her mind is, but we're completely clean on it.
Yeah, I even showed him, dude. I even showed him. Look.
Exactly.
Where's her mind at? She's always in the gutter.
As a good Christian, I don't know what I'm going to do with her.
Yeah, I'm telling you what, man. We got to talk about this.
Have to get your dad back on.
Yeah, he's going to have to do his little ritual over. Right? Big Sexy 319. Never judged a fat guy.
But yeah, we have our stuff coming up on.
Hey, that'd be a good shirt.
Yeah. We have Big Sexy Outdoors coming up Monday. And Monday is?
Monday's going to be, dude, Monday's Father's Day special.
Yeah.
Problem is there's nobody reaching back. I got lots of photos.
Okay.
But we want somebody to jump on here, want to talk about their father. And not bad.
Yeah.
I know. I had one message. It's like, oh, I hated my dad. Would you like me to get on? No, I don't want that.
No, thank you.
Please don't. I feel terrible for you, but that's really not what I'm after.
In fact, here I'm putting right in the comments the link to the stream on Big Sexy Outdoors. So that's going to be on Monday at 9 o'clock because I'm not going to a carnival on Monday and I won't be late. So that's where we're going to be because we're doing the Father's Day special. And don't forget, what else can they do? The cover.
Oh, cover photo contest.
Cover photo contest, yeah.
So if you go on Big Sexy Outdoors
on Facebook.
If you want Big Sexy Outdoors on Facebook, we have a Facebook page, we have a TikTok, and we have a YouTube. Mm-hmm. And if you go on Facebook, right now there's a video posted up of my beautiful face holding some flowers, explaining about the beautiful. You can find beauty in anything, and in it we have you guys wanting to comment below, and with a picture of you and your dad, you and your grandpa, you and your kids. Get involved. And not only, I need to stress this, not only if you win, your photo will be on our page for a week because we do it on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
But if we get 100, I'm going to give out, we're going to put all the names on a wheel that entered. If we get 100, I need 100. That doesn't include me or Chris. 100. I will put up, hey, and here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give away that a Big Sexy Outdoors heated seat. You plug it in, you recharge it. I'll give it away. But we need 100 people to post a picture. I won't do it. Unless you get 100 people. I'm saving that chair for the day somebody gives me 100 photos and one comment. I'll give it away. I decided as a Father's Day special, I'm going to challenge everybody to do it.
Mm-hmm. Good. Yeah, that's a big prize. We can't just give that one away for a...
Well, they're not cheap. They're not cheap. And then I printed them on top of it because of course you have to put Big Sexy Outdoors on. I mean, come on.
Now, I also, for those that, again, this isn't our normal hunting stream. We do that, the outdoors one on Monday, Big Sexy Outdoors Indoors. I do have the links to Big Sexy Outdoors Facebook and his YouTube channel in the description down there. Yeah, it's down here, not on my junk. It's in the description part because I don't.
Thank God it's not there.
I couldn't tattoo it on my junk.
Yeah. Oh my God, it'd be like fine print.
I know. I'm like, you need one of them ultra tiny microscopes. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know it's down there. Please click on it. Head over to Big Sexy Outdoors. Submit your outdoors pictures, whether it's with your old man, you with your son. You know what I mean? Go the other way too if you want.
Oh my God, yeah, your daughter, your son,
yeah, I should have said that too. But...
your niece, your nephew. I don't care. Put a picture on with somebody that you love the outdoors. It has to do with Father's Day, man.
Yep. And if you want to throw a story along with it, feel free. We're not going to.
And if you want to get on the show, message Chris. This is Chris's channel right here. You want to get on here? Message Chris. Get a hold of us. We'll get you on. Yeah. Little Father's Day special. You tell us how great your son is. Your son could tell us how great you are. My God, get involved, man.
Yeah, the more the merrier.
Get involved. We love it. I don't know if you can tell. We get excited. Get involved.
Yeah.
I mean, we get really excited. We're like that Southern preacher you see down south, where he's like, "Hallelujah, Jesus." That's us.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Jesus, Pops. No, it's nothing to do with Jesus, but I went over.
I'd never heard of Jesus Pops. Is that a new cereal?
No, I went over Gods of Metal earlier. I was thinking about you when I was doing it because I was explaining how to play the game, and he was asking about it earlier. I'm like, shit. I mean, darn. We should.
You did it again.
Yeah. Look, I'm almost.
Can't blooper these out. You can't blooper these out.
No.
This ain't YouTube. This ain't a YouTube video we're making. We can't cut and edit these babies. You're done.
We're live and in charge.
You said poopy.
Word. So that's what we've been doing is gone hunting. I also did get my hunting license. We're all ready to go for this year. So, you're going to get a lot of good content, at least funny stuff from, I wish I would have had the cameras back last year when I shot the Phantom Squirrel. Because,
Oh, Pops. Pops, I like you more and more.
yep.
My whole life's a blooper, Pops. My whole life's a blooper. We gotta edit. It would be terrible.
But yeah, there was a squirrel sitting in front of the tree, and I shot, and I went over and I took a picture of all the pellets, like where it hit the tree. So there was no way it could have missed this squirrel, but it was gone. There was no blood. There was no nothing. I don't know where it was. A ghost. That's all I can say.
Listen, worst squirrel experience for you, real quick. I know it's your channel, but we're talking about squirrels. I had this squirrel crawl up a tree, right? I was about 25 yards, 12 gauge shotgun. I was rabbit hunting. And I was like, yeah, we're going to shoot him. I leaned up in the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Boom! Squirrel opens up, falls straight down in a rabbit hole.
No.
Never got it. You could see all the blood go down through the rabbit hole, dude. You couldn't get it. We put a stick in there. We were trying to find it just to hear it. Whatever. It was a perfect fall straight inside a rabbit hole. I felt terrible. I hate wasting stuff. Oh, my God. I had my arm in there. We were digging it. I didn't get attacked by something.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, those fuzzy bastards will do anything. You can never predict what they're going to do. That's why they're on that card throwing an acorn at your head.
Yeah, them squirrels are nasty creatures. They hate people. They hate people. I'm telling you.
Ooh, that was a strong one. Damn.
Whoa, what are you drinking? Jack and Coke?
No, it's a tequila, a strawberry tequila.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, that one hit hard.
Are you really drinking strawberry tequila?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Now it's not apple moonshine, but
yeah, let's not go there. I got to get up at 3 a.m. for work. Let's not do that because if I go bring out the apple moonshine, we're sleeping in tomorrow.
Yeah. So yeah,
I'm redneck.
Yeah, like we said, if you got pictures, funny or otherwise that you want to have in Gone Hunting, send them to us. Chris@laughingrogue.com. I don't care. There's my email. Drop it off, man. Or go through the Big Sexy Outdoors Facebook page. Even better. Subscribe to that thing and
yep, hit the message button. I'll get it.
Yeah, and when he gets it, then I get it. Not a big
Absolutely.
deal.
Chris gets everything I get.
Except AIDS.
Yeah, I didn't get them yet.
I keep trying.
Me too.
So, but yeah, that's what we have for tonight. I wanted to show those two games off. I appreciate you stopping in, and I feel bad about you coming on there, Benny. I know you got to get up early, but
we're good. We're good. I ain't scared. What's the worst thing that happened? I wreck a car? Come on.
That's true.
That's no fuss. It's like going to Knoebels.
That's right.
Once the car starts going, you don't know what's going on. You just hang on.
All right. Well, we're going to shut it down, and in honor of Big Sexy, we'll have something special.
Hey, I got a question for your people. This is for your people, not for me, even though I want the answer to. So before you go, when are we testing this game?
Oh, like I said, I could do it tomorrow if you want, but I got to get that special thing done this weekend that I can't tell you about.
Okay.
So anytime you're ready, here she is. Yeah, she's not. Yes, you are. I can see you right there. She's afraid to get on because she knows you're sexier than she is.
I've heard. I get it, dude. I don't blame her. I get it. So we're ready for testing. What, like Monday, Tuesday? We're ready testing.
Oh yeah. So we can do
now.
it.
I am gone. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week. I'm in New Jersey again.
Okay.
And I'm gone tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. So I'm gone. So Monday and Tuesday, I'm available.
Mm-hmm.
If we want to attempt to try to test something. I lie. Tuesday, Monday I do hitting lessons with a bunch of kids. I'm not. Yeah. Tuesday I'm probably available.
Okay.
And because I play during the week, I'm going to be available Saturday, Sunday. So we'll be coming to your house, and we're going to be building a quail pen.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, again,
probably Saturday for that.
If you can't make it Tuesday, no, not tomorrow, next Saturday. If you can't make it Tuesday, remember, I can just put a camera top down, and I can just sit and talk like this, and you just tell me, move my guy here, do this.
No, we got to get the critics involved. We have a
Well,
critics thing.
I'm just saying, if you can't get there, we have ways to test it even without.
Oh, absolutely. But you listen, you don't need my test. My opinion doesn't matter. It's the people. I told you that last time. Really, my opinion, we had what, a 3-hour long discussion on it when we changed things and did. But the bottom line is, my opinion doesn't matter. You know,
Always.
I know, but we want people to want it. So these people's opinion matters. You know, I could want it and say this is perfect, and if 15 people say it's not, and I'm one out of 16, my opinion didn't matter. You know, so that's why I'm asking. When we're ready, I'll get a message out to the guys who promised to be a critic for us.
All right.
We have some females, males. So before we go to real quick, because I want to make sure people know how serious you are about this. So we have some females who don't hunt. We have a female that does hunt. We have a gentleman and his son, because we wanted it family oriented. That's going to come be part.
Yeah.
We have just a hunter, a male hunter. So I think there's 6 people we have in the group, right? So
not even sure anymore.
So we have there's different people going to test this for us, and that's what we're after. We want those people all to say, "Yo, this is pretty cool."
Yeah, because if somebody that doesn't hunt can say it's fun, somebody that does, you know what I mean? As long as we can reach a bunch of people, you know, that's all we're looking for.
Wide variety, man. We want, listen, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not talking for Chris. I want it on Cabela's. I want it on Bass Pro. I want it on Dunham's. So you get hold of these people. You tell them Big Sexy's coming.
I want it down here at Patrick's Pine Grove Guns and Ammo down
Absolutely.
here.
Every gun shop in the friggin' PA, baby. I want it.
That's right.
I want it. I want it all over.
That's right. Just like that's what we said to what's her name. We wanted all. That's a different story.
Yep. I told her that, but she didn't believe me.
All right. Well, we're going to call it because it's been an hour and 15. I appreciate you stopping in. And this one's for you.